Hello, my teacher creator friends. My name is Kira D, and I am the creator of Do Designs and Do Resources. Today I wanted to show you some of the things that you can do with my new product called Creators Hack Digital Papers. These digital papers come in 7 different designs, from college ruled and wide ruled, which is great for writing, to digital graphing paper and dotted paper, which is going to be great for math. I created these papers because as I was making my own resources, I would get frustrated that I had to draw out each individual line for writing, or each individual dot if I wanted them to graph something. And so I decided to make these once, turn it into a PNG or clip art, and then be able to use it over and over again, and it's worked great, and I wanted to pass it on to you. So I have created a few examples. I am using Google Docs to be able to do this on, but you could do it also on any editing program like Adobe Illustrator or Affinity Designer. Any of those could be used to do this also. It's fairly simple. So right here I have a page that I've created where I want the kids to be able to write about their favorite character and draw a picture. So I'm going to go down, and I have my college ruled digital papers open right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I want my black college ruled portrait because this paper is in portrait. So I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop that onto my page. There it is. Now it goes over everything because it was made to be a full paper. I don't want a full paper, I just want part of it. So I will go ahead and come right up here to this crop image and click on it. When you come across this, now you are going to use, and make sure you hold on to the black lines. It's going to have a little arrow up, and it will hold on to those black lines, and you will just drag that right to where you want it. Let's see, I want to go below this one and drag this right to where you want it. And then, oh, I did that wrong. I accidentally grabbed that blue dot right there, that blue square. And that will squish it down and make it a different size than I actually want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Command Z on a Mac, and it will put it back, or just undo it, which you could also hit right up here. So make sure it turns into that little arrow, and then go ahead and pull that. There we go. That's what we want. And I'm going to do the sides also, holding on to those arrows. Perfect. Once I have it all where I want it to be, I'm going to click off. Oh, and there we go. Okay, I am back onto my select tool, which will make it so that I can move this kind of where I want it. I want it right in the middle where it already is. Oh, there we go. And let's click off of that and see how we like it. Yeah, that looks excellent. Okay, let's move on to our next one. This is a little bit younger age, but this is where I want them to write the short A CVC word on the lines below. So I'm going to go ahead and click down here to my writing papers, and I'm going to do the same thing. I want black, I want portrait. I'm going to drag it right out here. There we go. Put it kind of where I want it. But with this one, I only want one little section. So I'm going to go back to my crop image tool. I'm going to grab these black lines, and we are going to crop this so that I only have one little section. Whoop, all the way up. There we go. Whoop, there we go. Okay, I am back on my select tool. I'm going to go ahead and move this where I want it. Let's see, it's a little bit too long, so I'm going to go ahead and go back into my crop tool. If I did it too much or too little, you can always go back in and adjust it. And we're going to do it about that size. Perfect. Click off. There we go. Okay, I want 4 of these for each one of these, so I'm going to go ahead and hit my right hand button on my mouse and hit copy and paste. There's one. Oh, let's line those up. There we go. And paste. There's 2. One more and paste. There's 3. Perfect. Okay, that one is done. I like the way it looks. This last one I've already created, but wanted to show you what you could do with some of my graphing paper. This is the small graphing paper. I've used gray in the background so that it would be a little bit lighter so that it would be easier to graph over. And what I've done is I've cropped it down to the square size again, but over the top, I've used the Shapes tool in Google Slides to create a square. And then did that square over. I made sure that the square was transparent right up here with the fill color. I wanted to make sure it was transparent. If it wasn't transparent, you wouldn't be able to see through it like that. So I made sure that it was transparent. And then also made sure that the border was black and a little bit wider. I did 3 points. If I wanted to do it a little bit less, I could, but I liked the 3 point. These lines, these crosshairs in the middle are created by using the line tool and making sure they were black also, and that their line weight was also 3. These are all of the fun things that you can do with my new paper set, and I'm sure there's tons more that you can do. All of the images and the borders and even the name lines all can be found at my store, Dieter Do Designs, on Teachers Pay Teachers. So go ahead and follow me there. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I will post my new products. When I post new products, I always post them for half off. So follow me on Instagram so you can be the first to know.